threesome. It's what the people want. Real life.
Real shit.
Real talk. Hi, babies.
We're back.
I was going to say, I like how I always say, what episode is this?
Well, at the beginning of everyone, I don't know, ever. I haven't known since number 1.
Which one are we?
10, I think.
Perfect.
I don't know, though. So
10 or 11.
I actually didn't even think about that.
Here we are.
We are.
This one's personal.
This one's personal. We've got drama. We have tea. And not like old tea.
Kind of new. It's new.
It's newer because I feel like we usually are telling like older stories or like trips around. Like this one is drama and shit talking that is current enough.
We're exposing a pretty white man. And that's all there is to it, baby.
We won't let
count your fucking days.
Yeah, like you can't. I just honestly, it's really bold that he thought he could do what he did and that we wouldn't say anything. We won't say names.
We know too many people, baby.
Yeah, no, it's like literally, why would you try to play someone? Oh no, I want people to figure it out. We just like won't. No one can say, we're not slandering anyone.
Yeah.
We're not saying the government names, but I'm going to say that it's bold to to try to play a girl with a podcast that people do listen to. Like people listen to it.
Yeah.
And
so
why would you want to fuck with someone like that?
Yeah.
That's so bold.
Joe's like, we know everyone.
And we all are in the service industry, so we know
we know
more people.
everybody.
That's the thing,
we
Joe.
know everybody.
The other girl was literally
one of my girls here's clients.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she said free will to say whatever I want. I texted her about it, and she was like, I'm so sad I can't come on Monday. I forgot I was going to have her come, but she was like, I'm so sorry I can't come. She was like, but feel free to say whatever you want. Like, she was like, oh my God, Micki, I also, there's so much. Let's dive in.
Where do we go? Even amongst ourselves,
so,
there's so much.
Where do I dive in?
Okay, let's just start with saying
this man had requested me on everything, like a year ago?
Like a year ago, and Kloe wasn't in that space of her life at the time, but now she is, so she was like looking through her little friend request, just seeing what was going good, and there was a pretty man on there. I'm going to say Chloe's kind of pretty because our taste in men is completely opposite. Kloe wants a blonde.
Blue eye.
Like she needs.
But like, let's start there. Like, obviously I have trauma from my baby daddy.
Literally, no.
I'm like, anyone who could resemble him.
No, but this one might have been a little bit too much. No, Joseph, I saw this man in person.
It was
and the
too much.
minute I left, I was on the phone with Vinny and I said, he was like, oh, how was he? I was like, well, it was shocking how similar he looked to Chloe's baby dad.
I feel like I could drop his name, right? That's
Josh.
Yeah,
that's
Josh.
People know y'all.
Not you,
were
Josh.
Married.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You're
Josh.
way better, Josh.
Yeah,
that's not my baby daddy.
This one's working.
No, she didn't.
You're like, that's the difference. This one's working. Donate.
Look how hard he's working. Josh could never.
She's like, I'm talking to him right now.
I'm talking about it in therapy. I have obviously trauma, and I'm like, I see a man that resembles Josh. I've figured this out.
They can get away with a lot more.
Yeah,
for sure. She's like, I will let something slide for a man.
We'll start there. I'm going through my friend request, and I'm like, okay, this guy's like really attractive. Accept him. I messaged him first. He had liked my stuff before, this and that. Micki was like, yeah, I think Micki just wanted me to finally just message somebody because I'd been alone.
I'm really ready for the next chapter.
She was like, I need someone to be nice to her.
And this is what I even said at the beginning. I was like, hey, you know what? What's there to lose? I was so wrong on this one.
A lot to
Usually
lose.
I'm like, hey, it'll be a fun little, a fun moment.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't have to be anything serious, crazy. Oh my God, things took such a left turn, and I was wrong.
I message him. I'm like sending screenshots to Joe and Micki. This guy's just love bombing. First red flag. For sure.
And that's my problem first and foremost is I love Kloe so much, and if someone's love bombing her, I'm like, that's not love bombing because she is wonderful and perfect. So like that makes all of this. No, I'm like that. Like that's why I would fall for that shit every time because I'm like, of course everyone loves us.
Of course you love me.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
No, and I will say that like this man came on strong, and I was just like, you know what? Maybe that's just his love language.
What's funny though is like
very intense.
You're saying that, Micki. I'm sending screenshots to Joe, and Joe's like, wow. Like,
yeah, I was literally looking at her emojis and her recent. She's like, how did you see that? And I was like, you sent it in the screenshot. And I was like, it was like all like these like
hearts
and like gushy.
Do you know
and
what
I was
it
like,
was?
mine's the polar opposite.
It's not that he was like that. That was like, I was just excited, I think, because Kloe is not like a mushy, feely girl
at all. And I never will be.
Yeah.
No, and never again. And that's why I'm literally, it's on sight if I see this man, because I was excited for soft, mushy Kloe. You have had to be so
Me and Joe
tough
look at each
your
other.
whole
He's
life.
like, never again, right?
Never.
I know, you've just had to be so tough your whole life. And I was like, I just want you to be able to be a soft baby for a minute.
I'll continue to
and
be
it's
tough.
like, she's got to be tough, unfortunately,
She's a toughie.
because people are evil. But I was excited to see Kloe kind of feel soft for a moment. Soft girl Kloe. I was like, yes, new era. Oh my God, this man ruined it. It was so fucked.
So I message him. We start talking. He's the one who initiated everything. Love bombing, like being so nice.
Oh
like,
my God. He was like so serious, so fast.
And then we had hung out a lot, like throughout the weeks. Like, thank God I didn't have sex with him, because then I'd really like cut his dick off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you're a listener, you'll remember we had a podcast with a guest. This whenever Andy was on, and we talked about.
And Andy literally was like, "Doesn't sound like it's going too well," and I'm like, "Ha
yeah, it's because
knew.
they weren't sucking and fucking. Because this man, he is in a sport that apparently very superstitious.
You can't before. I don't fucking know.
All
anyway,
I know is that can't be real, and people who really believe that and play into that, that's crazy. That's not good for you.
No,
and I feel like that added to the man's crazy. I was like, I feel like a man in his right mind, like you cannot hold in your cum for
that
like
long.
A year of your life, like months. That's so bad.
Long
like not
story short, but not short, because there's so many layers to it. We start talking. We're hanging out like fucking 3 or 4 times a week, seeing each other. He's like coming to get tattooed, whatever. My dumbass bought him a Supreme hoodie, a Supreme hat that he's wearing in all of his Hinge and Tinder things. So that might
a
be
treadmill.
a treadmill as well. And then just out of nowhere, just kind of got weird vibes. He was being weird.
He very suddenly got really weird.
So I was just like, this was right before New Year's. So I was just like, okay, then we're done. We'll cut it off.
Yeah,
but then he was like, wait,
off.
I don't know.
No, and then he's like, I don't like you making that decision for me. Where's the exact quote?
Yeah. So anyway, we cut it off. I'm standing on business. I'm like, I'm not blowing this guy up. This is just weird.
You were on it because you said,
man,
I'm not doing this.
The devil. Yeah. So just not doing it. And then there's like a post, like probably 5 days after us just not speaking, of him with this girl. And I sent it to Micki, and I was just like, LOL. Well, then, like, unfortunately, this girl who literally followed me on all social media was Joe's salon, like, worker's client.
No, like very much
our
like,
friend Addie, Addie's client.
Never came up, like Wyatt never would have crossed his mind that we would never.
But I think that's why he had both of our locations, so that we wouldn't cross paths. Because she followed me on social media.
How would it?
I don't know. He's stupid.
No, because it's dumb. You would have to, like, if you're gonna 2-time someone, if you're gonna have a whole separate girlfriend, like full on girlfriend,
make sure there's no intertwining.
A whole different spot. If they follow each other, don't do that. Sorry.
So I literally. This girl posted all these pictures, and Micki, or one of my clients, had seen it. She was like, Kloe, you need to say something. I like texted Micki about it. I was like, I'm not saying anything, because like, what if she doesn't believe me?
I'm saying something. I was like,
so Micki messages her. You can go on about that.
Oh no, I did, because you know what? No one wants the hey girly message whenever you hard launch a man. No one wants that. But
and Micki's like, hey girl.
I feel like it's classic, and you have to say, hey girl. That's how they know to open it, because if it's just anything, maybe she wouldn't open it. But if you start with, hey girl, on the day that you like hard launch a man.
And she was the sweetest.
So sweet. Literally, okay.
And she had just gotten out of a shitty relationship.
Girl. She's got a neck tat. This girl looked like a sweet
polar
baby.
opposite.
Also very young.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he was taking advantage.
He said, I've got a target here.
He's like 5 or 6 years older than her.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say she was just like a sweet girl, and just very
he thought she was
sweet normal girl, and
bite in, I think.
And I mean he was playing it. But I said, hey, hate to tell you this, and I was like, but this is you being like, well, maybe they started talking right after. I was like, no, she's hard launching this man. That means they've been talking, and these are photos from Christmas.
Yeah.
And you were seeing each other at Christmas. You spent like Christmas together.
He literally left my house and went and hung out with her.
Yeah. So it was definitely overlapping, which is like crazy. So I was like, I hate to tell you this, but you know, I don't know if you all knew each other, we were just now making it official, but just so I'm giving you the timeline from our side, that way you can match it up to yours and do with it as you will. And then it just started to unravel like crazy.
So she starts sending screenshots to Micki. I'm sending screenshots back and forth. He was copy and pasting literally verbatim what he was like sending to us was copy and paste. And like, same thing, red flag, love bombing, really bad. Obviously I just have trauma from my baby dad. But and like that's not even the craziest part. This poor girl,
he had an answer for everything, and he he took her to meet his family.
And like, then on the phone though, like she met his family, but literally he was on the phone with his family while I was with him. I was like, I'm with Kloe. And so like, they knew about it.
No, and he invited you to meet his family the one time, but you said I didn't.
They knew about it.
So no, the family. No, the parents fucking knew.
And literally the other girl messages Addie, right? She messaged Addie at work, and Addie's like, what the fuck? Like, like, oh my God, like Addie didn't really know anything about it, but she was like, like I trust like Joe and Kloe and Micki, like they're telling you the truth, and there were screenshots and everything.
Oh yeah, because I was like, girly, we're not trying to like take this man back or anything. I was like, I just know that this guy
manipulating.
Like just watch out. And,
so, but the other red flags were he's from a small town. I tattoo half of that small town, and I would bring up like people to him, and I'd be like, oh my God, like do you know them? Blah blah blah.
And he would be like, I don't know them. I've never heard of them. Don't know them.
The day that I tattooed this girl, because I texted her and I was like, I'll give you free tattoos for like what you went through. I'm so sorry. She comes in, gets tattooed. We're shit talking. Micki's there. There's my other client waiting in the corner, and I looked over at her. You forgot. I looked over at her and I go, oh my God, girl, I'm so sorry. You have to listen to the shit talk, but like this is what happened. She looks up at me and she goes, oh, that's my cousin. Sounds about right. And I went, oh, really? Because I mentioned your name specifically. And he said he didn't know you.
But that's his first cousin. And so the way this man knows how slimy he is, that he's like, I can't even let you know who my own family is.
I think he got scared, like, because he knew that I knew so many people, and he knew it was going to come out, and he knew that probably, like, I'll throw hands.
Oh, my God. Yeah. And he was like, listen, this other girl probably won't throw hands, so I'm going to lean into this.
I just think it's funny that
he didn't break up. He did not end it with you. And to her, he's like, he made it out like talking to her that that you were crazy and you were talking to him.
Yeah, but there was screenshots.
Blowing you off, and I'm like, how is he? There's literal screenshots.
What's funny though? It's not funny, but I feel like Joe had like an inkling because like we had all these upcoming trips, and Joe's like, might be a little too soon. Like,
we're not adding him
on
to the roster yet.
Yes,
and it's like there was no like actual like proof of anything, but like you every time like, and I didn't even say like him coming. I didn't even say he was gonna come. Like, Joe was like, just putting this out there. Like he's not coming.
Like, maybe we should wait a little closer to time. We're not getting screwed by another person on another trip.
No, we're not.
We've been fucked too many times.
Yeah, we've been fucked by girl and guys. Anyway, they're getting their karma.
Oh my God, everyone is, and that's what I love to see. Anyone who's crossed us is not doing better than us.
No, because they've crossed us in such a mean way. I don't give a fuck how they put it or where they put it.
No, it's like and that's the thing. No matter what anyone tries to say or do, it's like we have never like ill intention tried to like screw anyone over. We've never like tried to hurt anyone, and that's why our karma is good and theirs is bad, because we've never like gone out of our way to fuck someone over before. But we've had people go out of their way to try to fuck us
every time. And it's always the people who's the closest to you. So
it is. It's
me and
crazy.
This girl, we all link up. She's great. She's wonderful.
Sweet babe, love her.
The thing is, like, it's not even just that. Like, he's lying about he didn't know her. He didn't know me. What the fuck ever. The icing on top is I'm tattooing one of my loyal clients, like since I was an apprentice, and she kind of like, I don't even know where it came out of nowhere, kind of made a comment like, oh, are you talking to anyone new? And I was like, bro, I'm never talking to anyone again. I just got fucked over by like a pastor's son. It was just weird. I'm so traumatized. And her jaw dropped because she's from that same county. But she's younger.
Way younger.
She's like 5-6 years younger than me. And he's my age. And she was like, Kloe, do not even tell me it's so-and-so. And she saw my face drop. And she like took me to the back when she was 15 or 16. And he would have been like 19, 20. He lied to her and said he was a senior in high school, got naked pictures from her, and then blasted it online. Mind you, this is a godly man.
He loves the Lord, which is exactly how he was playing the other girl who was like a sweet, she loves the Lord, and he was like, you know what, God just like wants us to be together type, like crazy.
He needs
and then
help.
His dad was literally like on his side with that whenever he was blasting an underage girl's nudes around him, and instead they were attacking her.
Yeah,
they were like, and that's always how it is, like she's some whore, but it's like we're not going to talk about the adult man who got the nudes. So we found this out that apparently he'd been scheming since the dawn of time, but it's because whenever you have a family like that like enables you and you think you can do nothing wrong, like this guy really right now is sitting. He doesn't think he's doing anything wrong.
Boy moms are insane, and I just hope it's so funny because Hendrix is over there with headphones on. He can't hear any of this, obviously, but like I'd whoop his fucking ass. We would be outside.
God,
if some girl called me and told me this, like just everything I'm going through now, me calling his mom for my other partner and being like, these are the things he's saying to me, like you really need to talk to him. And her response to him being like, you should kill yourself is, well, he's hurting,
bro. And I'm like,
get it
people
together.
can hurt without trying to ruin people's lives. People can have feelings, but that's the problem. I was like, why? This man really had an entire like family standing behind him being like, he could never do anything wrong, and that's why he thinks he can do it. He thinks he can just be awful, because that shit was crazy. Because do you remember we were chit-chatting, because that's whenever podcast stuff was coming up, and he was like,
he freaked out about
jealous.
Joe. He freaked out about Joe posting the bikini picture up.
No, and I'm just saying, like,
by Christmas,
you see Kloe, you've seen her on the internet.
Yeah,
she is gonna have her titties out. Guess what?
More than likely.
We're hot bitches.
Sorry.
And I hate a man that like is attracted to a hot bitch.
And it wasn't even the front shot. It was the back shot.
It was dancing.
It was her literally dancing, like the Mean Girls dance.
It wasn't even like sexy.
But
it was
the whole
funny,
time he was talking to other
even,
bitches.
Literally.
Yeah, but he's like, don't you dare have a photo of you in a bathing suit on the internet.
I think I was just like so excited for someone to be nice to me. I was
that
like,
is honestly so sad that it's like. I'm not saying sad. It's sad that the world is in a way where it's like someone can be nice, and it's like. That's it, do you know what I mean? Like that's baseline, and the fact that wasn't even real, like that's crazy.
I could never be that fake though.
No.
Yeah, that's
who
wild.
has the time to balance two girlfriends and have a whole fake personality?
Think of how we act and our expressions. Like Joe and I specifically can't fake it. Micki, you're better at faking just being nice.
Yeah,
but not like that.
Well, I have my customer service voice, but my problem is I can't keep a secret to save my life.
Not at all. You'd be the worst.
I'm actually the worst. I couldn't have two boyfriends. No. Even whenever I was out doing my thing, whenever in my first marriage, I fully was just
that's
like,
your autism,
hey, this
baby.
is happening. No, I literally can't.
You're autistic.
There's no
you're
filter.
I
can't have. I also the mix between autism and Catholic guilt. It's a true. I can't have anything guilty on my conscience. I gotta let it out immediately. I cannot lie. Yeah. It's awful. It's
I tell my therapist.
I tell everyone on my Instagram story.
Shout out to Ashley.
I'm so sorry to everyone on my Instagram story. I've got tea too. Later after this, I've got problems. I've got things to talk about. I've got beef. I've had a problem, and I want to talk about it on here. But
moral of the story is, if you have trauma from your baby daddy, please go get help.
Just date a guy that does not look like your baby dad.
Don't look like him.
No, honestly, that's
on me.
On site. No, it's on me too. And that's why I was so pissed too, because I remember Kloe being like, this seems like too good to be true. And I was like, maybe he's really nice.
Yeah, Micki really is like a sweet girl though. I should have been
Micki
texting
tries
Joe
to think
about
of the best in everybody, and just unfortunately,
next time I'm just texting Joe.
Yeah, I want to see the best in people, and that is honestly that has screwed me over so many times in my whole life, where I try to see the best in people,
I don't blame
and I'm
you.
like, ooh. Nope. Sometimes there's not the best, and they're actually just fucking evil.
Sometimes
and this man was
evil.
This was crazy. And like sitting there and talking to this girl and everything coming out, I felt so bad. It was crazy, because you could tell she was heartbroken. Like they were talking about moving in together and stuff.
Right, they almost got an apartment.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And he was like talking about like being a stepdad someday and like blah blah. Like he was.
Oh my god, that's what reminds me. Last week, I didn't tell you, Micki. Last week, Joe, I didn't tell you guys. Last week, I have a client come in. The night that he was at an event blowing that girl up, he saw one of my other clients there. Doesn't realize it's one of my clients. I'm tattooing her, and I'm telling her this story, and she goes, "Oh my God, Kloe, he sent me a friend request and messaged me. He like preys on single moms." I died. She was like, "I'm blocking immediately." Forgot to tell you that literally last week.
No, because we literally put it together where we're like, you just got out of a marriage, single mom. It's like he was like, got that. And this girl who's like young and definitely just like, seeing the world with fresh eyes. And he's like, I'm going to take advantage of that.
I'm proud of her. She stood on business.
That's what I'm saying, because honestly, through the conversation, I was like, I know I was young once, and you don't want to see it. And I was like, you don't want to be that girl. Or
she
you're
was
like,
a girl's girl for sure.
I was the type back in the day. I would have been like, not my man, never. So honestly, the fact that she's young and like went through all that and then stood on it and said, I deserve better than that, I'm like, hell yeah, because that was some dark shit. That guy had some issues.
I just can't.
That was crazy. That was definitely one of the more wild ones that we've dealt with, because like we've dealt with like, and I was even telling Ben this, I was like, we've dealt with assholes, like we've dealt with like men who were just like genuinely like bad, but like this guy, was so premeditated and had so much time and energy. Had you at the gym, had her at the gym.
Bro, he's gonna be like smothering somebody.
Like, he's gonna end up doing something crazy because I'm like, he's not like. You keep playing games like that.
Good thing I have cameras at my house.
No, literally, I was like, this man is crazy, and I was like, he's gonna come murder me because I'm the one who was like, I'm telling this girl.
Micki's immediately.
I was like, I'm telling her. I was like, you don't have to, but I'm gonna tell her because this. I hate seeing a man get away with something. I hate seeing a man get away with something.
That is what Micki said. She was like, you cannot let him get away with this.
No, I was like, so maybe now he'll learn.
I think I'm just so tired of fighting with men. I'm like, I don't care.
No, I was like, I'm not going to fight with the man directly, but I am going to let this girl know.
Yeah.
And
God bless.
God bless. And
worked out.
She's on to different things. Who knows what she's up to now? But I hope to God she's gonna find her man.
She's gonna be living her best life.
Yeah, she's gonna be not moving into an apartment with a psychopath who was putting your skincare under the sink right before she came over.
And she's like, "Oh, his toothbrush." He's like, "You think it's really another girl?
You really think I got another girl? That's my brother's toothbrush." The fuck? He was just honestly so mad because his brother was hot. He was so jealous of his brother. Honestly, it's not too late. Not too late.
I tried. Remember?
Oh yeah, you sent him a friend request that day
because I knew it would piss him off. I was like,
I love that.
yeah. In fact, I say
we're
I
over
tried.
here. We're like, we would never do anything unprovoked. I meant to say whenever I said we would never cross anyone. Unprovoked.
Yeah. At that point, I'm fucking.
At that point, we'll do something crazy. But yeah, that's crazy. So yeah,
just a little update on that.
Little update. Thank God, because he was really jealous about podcast things. Even Andy being on the podcast, he was like, "There's gonna be another man."
Yeah, he's like, "Tell him I'll break every bone in his body."
Like get the fuck out of here, bro.
Fuck?
Like, dude will probably kill you. Shut up.
No, literally. And after meeting him in person,
like
I remember
that
like,
motherfucker's been through the struggle, bro. You haven't. That's all I gotta say, baby.
I'm 5'9", okay, and this man on his shit even it said 6'2". I met him at Target, and I was like, "Damn, am I 6'2"?
Like I will say, like every guy I've been with lies about their height.
They always be like,
because Micki sits eye to eye with these motherfuckers.
I do, and I'm like, I did have my platform Uggs on, but I was like, that gives me 2 inches, but like I'm not 6'2".
No.
But I was like, after that, I literally left and I told him, I was like, am I 6'2"? And he's like, what? And I was like, I don't know. This guy just didn't really seem 6'2".
He's like, what?
No, yeah, I don't know. That should have been my first.
They just want to say they're taller than 6 foot.
I know.
But they can't say 6'1" because then it's like they're barely taller.
I say, just say 6 foot.
6'2".
If you're 6 foot, just say you're 6 foot.
Yeah,
that's good enough. If you add a couple inches, I'm going to notice. Maybe Kloe won't because she's 2 feet tall and she'll look up at you. I'll know.
Like this.
And I'm the best friend and I'm going to know if you're lying, if you're actually only 6 foot. I'll know. So
no new hoes, no new friends.
Nope, no new hoes, no new friends. Just us being us. But okay, in Joseph news, this weekend I was drinking at a little get together, a little party. Joseph sends us a text message saying we're going to Miami.
Oh.
I
knew he was blacked.
I was in the middle.
I was
in the middle of literally talking about.
I just got off work.
I was like actually at this event and I was talking about life. People were like, oh, what do you do? And if I have one drink in me, I'm talking about Kloe and Joseph.
She texted me like crying.
I cried for an hour in the bathtub before I went to bed just about how much I love you. I was talking to Vinny all about that time you almost died, and I had a full sobbing, crying, just like, you will never know what it's like to love someone that much. Like, that is my girl. Okay, I would fight for it like crazy. Okay. Anyway, I was talking about Kloe and Joseph and like work and life and everything, and then I literally looked down at my phone, and I was like, what? And I showed to Vinny. I was like, is this a joke? And he goes, that doesn't look like a joke.
She literally texted me. She was like,
is this real?
She's like, I'm so fucked up right now. Is this real? Are we really going to Miami?
Are we going to Miami?
I said, yeah, baby.
Yes.
So now we're going to Miami.
No, we're going
to Miami.
So random. Text Joe. He's like, "Are you in?" I'm like, "Obviously." I don't even look at the dates.
I send you the screenshot of the booking. That's it.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, we're going." So we're going to Miami.
So we have Coachella and then Miami.
Coachella, Miami, bachelorette party, which I still don't know where it is, and I'm excited for it to be a
surprise. Did you block
Micki
from that post when you posted the Airbnbs, or was she too dumb to scroll through? You didn't block her, did you?
No.
And she was too dumb to realize it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm dead. That's what I was wondering. She didn't even see it.
No.
She didn't even see where we were going. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
But the thing about it is it did say the sub city inside the country. It didn't even say the country. Okay. So she would never, like, if you look that up, there's
now I know
different.
We're leaving the country, so that's
duh.
Obviously.
We're so mean. We're like, well, duh.
Oh, you dumb bitch. We're leaving. We're taking you out of the country.
You think we go in the States? We're better than that.
We need tropical.
All I said whenever I was like, they were like, oh, we got to do a bachelor. I'm like, all I know is I want my bikinis and my bitches. That is it. I don't care where the fuck. I just know I want it in the sun, in the sand, and my house. That is it. I want to be drunk drunk at the beach.
That's
literally it. That's all I want.
It's our saving grace, honestly.
That's honestly the only thing that keeps me even slightly sane is that we get to go do fun things together. But that was crazy. I remember looking down and being like, is this motherfucker for real? We have so many things planned.
It's like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
It was literally
He's like
the
Memorial Day weekend.
Literally.
We're going to Miami.
We're going to Miami. And I was like, yeah. Also because last time we went to Miami, that was our first trip together ever.
It's so nice to be able to respond to you guys though now and be like, yeah, I can go, and it not be like some screaming fight about how I'm an awful mother.
Literally. Oh my God, the best. Ha. We love that. You know, things are looking up. Also, I looked like a whole different hoe last time I was in Miami.
Bro, Miami's not ready. We look so much. What happened? The glow up.
The glow up from the last time. We have to post pictures of our first Miami trip.
I don't want to.
I do. I love letting people know that I used to be ugly and that I'm hotter now.
Maybe I need to so people will stop hating us as much. I'm like, guys, I grew up getting evicted, poor, and not eating. Like, just because I look good now, I worked for it.
Yeah, literally. You know that it was a glow up over time. I didn't come out the womb looking like this.
No.
Oh my gosh, that was like my dad's bald, and someone at this party was like, "Oh my gosh, how'd you get all that hair?" And your dad's bald. I was like, do you think this is my hair? I love that.
People compliment me and I'm like, thank Joseph.
I was like, Joseph, let me give you. And that's honestly the segue. And that's whenever I just started talking about y'all. I was like, I get to do the funnest things with my friends. I get to go on trips with my people. Oh my God,
But the thing is, I was egging it on too.
Oh, I know.
I was texting you back. I was like, I love you more. I would do anything for you. I would literally lick your butthole right now. We're best friends forever. It's just me and you. I knew she was fucked up.
And I was. And my texts were not making sense. Yes. They're not even, the words aren't spelled right, and I said, my bitch bad, my bitch hood.
I'm responding back. Same lyrics, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was rough, but it was a fun little party, little masquerade party. It was cute.
Yeah, you guys were both blacked out same night.
Yeah,
I'm just getting off work.
And I'm over here like, are we really going?
Are we going on a trip?
We're going on a trip, another one. And then Joseph's like, yes, block off the weekend.
I died when Joe texted in group yesterday. Then I was like, okay, seriously though,
so seriously, if anyone can, just let me know.
Because you knew that you
well, because Jordan and Addie were the only two that were like, I don't know if we can go, or I don't know, and which is fine. If they can't go, it's fine, but I need to know.
Yeah, you're like, I know, but you're like, seriously, who's coming?
You realized you like booked a trip blacked out, and you're like sober, and you're like, so anyway, like, but if you can't come, just
text me and tell me.
Oh, I was already like, I'm going to Miami.
Oh my God, I hope Jordan and Addie do come though.
Oh my God, I know. I fucking love that. Jordan is a hoot and a holler. I love her. There's a whole new Kim Petras album. I think she texted me about it.
Oh my God,
I
was listening to that that night. It's actually really fucking good.
I know. She said this is going at the wedding, and I was like, hell yeah. It is. Okay. Also, we talked about this earlier on a podcast. Vinny said it would not be funny to have poppers on the table at the wedding. I think it's funny.
Okay, we're gonna have to
maybe we'll crowdsource that if we think that's a good idea or not, because I think it'll be funny with little bows on them.
I think it's cute.
I think it's
just for a picture, at least one table.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Me egging it on.
We have to have a threesome card there and have it at the wedding. But no, honestly, this is a good segue into my beef. I have just like not beef, but I have.
It's just mean. I don't think people realize like. I don't know how much it hurts your feelings.
I don't know.
When
yeah,
they're rude.
No,
because you don't have ill intentions.
I found out that one of Vinny's family members
didn't
follow me back. I was going to tell you this. Didn't follow me back on like I followed everyone on Instagram.
Twitching.
I follow everyone on Instagram because I got nothing to hide. I'm just me being me.
It's on there.
I don't give a darn.
We know.
There's nothing to hide.
At all.
Nothing to hide. So I just feel like instead of like trying to pretend like I'm somebody else, I was like, anyway, they've all met me before and they're all very, like they were all really nice to me whenever I guess they didn't see my Instagram.
Oh.
That's the thing. Then after people see my internet presence, then suddenly they don't like me. But I was like, you met me as a person. And like, I'm nice. Like, I'm a nice person though.
It's because you're hot and sexual and have an eating disorder.
Yeah, it might be that.
They can't handle it.
I was like, slightly. I'm trying. But I was like, okay, found out. I followed everyone. And then like one of his aunts or something who like definitely is on Instagram.
They don't follow you
didn't follow me back. But I was tabbing through my stories.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who's watching all my stories?
What?
Family members who don't even follow me. They keep up on the story. Can you imagine?
Immediately
block. I was just like, I woke Vinny up who was sleeping. I said, Vinny, wake up. Wake up, middle of the night. And he said, what? I said, there's a development. And he said, what? And I was like, this is straight haterade. And he said, what? Because he doesn't understand like internet etiquette, I would say. Like he's just like, oh. And I was like, no, Vinny, like I wouldn't look at someone's stories if I didn't follow them unless if I had something I was like digging for. I was trying to say something.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's haterade, Vinny. And I was like, I'm nice. Why are people not, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just, like, I don't know. So it hurt my feelings. So there's some
Rightfully
haterade
so.
around. Yeah, because I'm like, I'm just a nice girl. People just don't get it. It was the horse pics. People were really upset about the horse.
Yeah.
Oh, the naked ones?
Yeah, people were really
Why?
not. I don't know. It was very polarizing.
I thought it was brave.
Vinny's grandma texted him and said, I just want, and but then after a phone call with her, we figured out that it was not so much the horse, and she said it was an artistic photo and it was a good picture. So I was like, all right. She just said that she's scared of weirdos on the internet, so she just wanted to make sure I was being safe. So I was like, thank you. But there are weirdos on the internet, but she was just like, just be careful out there. And I was like, all right, thank you.
In my brain,
That's
I'm
cool.
just like, older people don't see this shit, right?
No.
But they do.
But
apparently.
they do.
Yeah.
They be on that Facebook.
Yeah.
And me putting it on Facebook, which was crazy. Like, Instagram's one thing. I straight up put one on Facebook.
You put it on Facebook? Oh, then yeah.
No, but you know what it was? Because
the
I have
babies
this
and pappies are seeing it.
No, because I did.
I mean, Grandma watched us do it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
literally,
saying.
literally.
I mean,
But
the
you
people who
know,
were there
she's
were,
a down bitch.
Yeah, she knows what she's
She's down.
getting into.
She don't
She's
care.
down.
She's like, oh, you're so silly. You guys so funny and silly.
But I have this thing where, like, maybe Instagram's more the spot for that stuff.
It
but I
is.
have this thing where I'm like, I don't want to pretend to be
Like when we did the Jim
fully
Jones.
wholesome on like one site and then
That's
be like
your
a different
autism
girl.
Catholic
That's
guilt.
me being like, if I just show all of myself all of the time, then no one can
say you're
no
fake.
one can say I'm fake. No one's holding anything against me. Like, this is me, and this is what what I do, and this is that way. It's not just like I saw her post on Twitter and she was half naked, make it seem sneaky and like secretive. Instead, I'm just like, here it is, everyone. Just in case if you were looking for it, here it is.
Everywhere.
That way, it's not. I'm not hiding anything.
Honestly, belonged in a magazine.
It was a good
Yeah, it was
picture.
a
I
good
want to blame
pic.
it. That was a good picture.
Yeah.
I will say, like, where I am really tall, I would need a much bigger horse for that to like.
That was a smaller
Yeah,
horse.
that was a small horse.
That made me look 6'2". I looked huge on that horse.
But you looked good. You looked like a model.
Yeah.
It was a good picture. It was a good
We
time.
might get a brand. Please, someone help.
A horse brand? I don't know. I'm not really. Like,
I'm like anything at this
I'm
point.
honestly terrified of horses.
You can be a
Those are
horse
fun.
girl.
I could be a horse girl. I look like one kind of.
I mean, it's because you have big teeth.
Yeah, I look like a horse.
But I have little teeth. I'm a dolphin girl.
A dolphin girl. Dolphin. Do dolphins even have teeth?
Actually, speaking of
they
dolphins.
do have little teeth.
Speaking
That's
of dolphins,
fucking
let me read
hilarious.
this
I've never
text
heard
from my
this.
special needs aunt, Heather,
Oh,
as
she
you know.
loves dolphins.
We love her so much. Okay, she texted me while I'm at the salon. She said, hey, Clover, I'm at Goodwill, and I see a dolphin. It's $5. I have to have it, but I don't have any money to get it. I texted her back, okay, I love you. I will give you some money later when I'm back in Morgantown. Okay, thank you so much. I love you. I'll go back to my apartment until you're back.
She's like,
or apartment time back.
She's like, I'm
She's
getting
like,
this dolphin.
there's a
She's like, I need this dolphin.
She sent me a picture of it too.
No.
Sent
She's
it.
like,
She's like, it's
honestly,
$5. I need this dolphin.
She's like,
She's
you
probably
with
like giving it to him.
ducks,
Can you
though.
hold this
no,
behind the counter?
I almost
She
told her
probably
to.
did.
Yeah.
I
She's
almost was
holding
like,
it.
just tell him at Goodwill to hold the
Okay, but tell
dolphin.
me
Yeah.
that's not me with whatever special interest I
Yeah,
have at the time. Me, do you
honestly.
know how many ducks I've bought from Goodwill?
Yes, Micki.
Yeah, I got a lot of ducks. I got a lot of birds. That's
that
the new
autism,
thing.
baby.
And once I really like something, I'm like, I can find so many of them, and I do. And so that's the problem. I've got so many birds at my house.
Now she spots them.
I do. Now
She's
it's like,
like,
I'm
I
like,
can
where are
find
the
so many
birds?
of
I can
them.
find so many. Like, honestly, I'm taking Henny to Goodwill with me after this, and we're going to go find some things. I'm really excited. Henny's first time at the
scared.
bins. He's gonna love it.
Honestly.
He said, I'm gonna get $20. He asked for, what did he say? 200.
200.
He said, give me 200, mama. I'm like, Chloe, give me 200 for the bins. Jesus.
You're like,
I was
we'll split
damn.
it,
I was like, we'll
actually.
split. I was like, Henny, cool. But no, I said 20 will do it at the bins.
For
we'll find you
sure.
some. I was
Yeah.
like, ooh. I said, it's by weight. I said, homie, this ain't like a normal store. This is a different.
No.
Oh, I love it. I love the bins. I love it.
I'm done.
I just got these new.
Adidas.
Got my new Adidas.
I'm
I'm looking
done.
for
Baby.
gazelles. So if anyone's trying to sell a pair of Sambas or gazelles, that's what I want. I don't know what these are.
Not even sell, just give them to her for all the things she's gone through in life.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
deserves
I've really
it.
been through a
Yeah.
lot, but I would really love a pair of red, maybe green, maybe some blue Sambas.
You know, nothing particular. We'll
I'm
take
just saying,
anything
like,
at this point.
I really want some Sambas, so I've been looking everywhere, and you know, I found a pair for Marcy at the bins. I was like, damn it!
Son
Why?
of a
I was like,
bitch.
if my feet were only smaller. I got big feet. I wear 7 though, in
To all the
Adidas. If
listeners.
anyone's wondering, if anyone's out there and wants to give me a pair of Sambas in
We'll take
a
it.
size 7, that's what I'm looking for. Because right now that's the issue at the moment. So they're like $200, and I was like, oh, I do not want a pair. Like, it's just like dumb.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, like, you know what I mean?
But that's because we trash our shit, unlike Joe.
It's true.
I
it's
don't,
true.
baby.
Yeah,
I do.
we
That's
run
why, like,
through that shit. We got
I have to
chickens.
go
I
and
got
get-
dogs.
yeah.
I got a fucking redneck kid.
Oh yeah,
I
like,
tattoo.
I'm gonna be wearing these to weddings. I'm wearing these
I'm
out.
dirty,
So like, honestly,
just in general.
I'm not. I don't need $200 worth of Adidas. So that's why the $7 ones I have on my feet right now. that was more in my budget. The $7.
I'm like looking at Joe's shoes, and I'm like, those are the cleanest fucking shoes
They're
I've ever
so
seen.
And
these aren't even
so
new.
Perfect. Oh my god,
I've had
they're
these for like 3 years.
Yeah, those are perfect. And I'm like, he's over here with his brand new, or
like the sock.
looking,
everything just looks like bleached white.
I don't like dirty things, guys.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know how you're friends with us.
I know, because I'm a little fucking trash goblin. The way, no, and like that's the thing. Like I'm like Goodwill. I'm a secondhand thrifted girl. Like if anyone else is getting rid of some shit, like they know to bring it to me because I am a little.
Sometimes you have to
said
stop.
It's hoarding, and I said it's collecting, and so he's
it's
like,
hoarding.
Get rid of your shit. He's like, your closet is crazy. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have a yard sale.
Oh,
I want to have a yard sale. We should have a threesome yard sale.
I bet everyone will come.
I bet all the old people will be there.
Oh my god, let's have a threesome.
We'll love it.
Well, listen, I'm saying if we can.
Hey, our listeners and our fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why we do it
Do
on this, and then more people come. I gotta get some wedding money. We'll have a meet and greet. We'll be signing all of my old clothes.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
That's what we'll do.
We're doing it. Did people would pay high dollar for Joe's shit?
Oh my god. That's the thing. I was like,
it is high dollar, but
he has actual high dollar shit. Me, I'm just gonna be reselling the stuff that I got at Goodwill to begin with.
You're like, yeah, you can have that for about 50 cents.
I was like, that's about $2.50. I'll run you about $2.50.
No, Micki's actually taking the rest of the pictures that you didn't take.
Oh yeah.
She said she'll do something with them.
We'll figure it out. I don't know.
She won't let anything go to waste.
No, I hate to waste. That's my problem. I'll be like, I could do something with
and
this.
I'm like, throw it away.
Yeah.
Give it away.
I'm
Joe with that.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely like a
hoarder.
Yeah, no, you ever seen that picture of like a dragon? And
I thought you were going to talk about the old lady who's in the little thing of hoarders who walks in and she's like, ha!
That's literally me. The first time Vinny ever opened up my closet, he literally, I heard him scream from upstairs and I thought something bad happened. And he comes out and he goes, what the fuck is your closet? A fucking portal to Narnia? What the fuck is going on in there? I can hold so much stuff. I was like, that's not your business and you don't belong in there.
Shut the door.
Shut the door if you don't want to see it.
Shut the door.
I go through every season. So like right now is about to be spring cleaning. So I go through everything and then I donate.
And then you restock.
And then I restock. No, I really do. And that's why like it's about to be the girls' birthdays and like before Christmas and stuff, I go through all of their stuff.
It is, yeah.
And I say like, okay, what do we need? And we donate a bunch of stuff because with twins, people get them 2 of everything. So I'm like, there's too much shit. So I do get rid of shit a lot. Because in my mind, if I got something for cheap, it doesn't hurt that bad when I let it go. You know what I mean? I always am like easy come, easy go. And you have to give stuff back to the thrifting gods if you want to be blessed later. You know what I mean? Like it's all about good energy. You put it out and then you get it back. And everyone's like, how do you find stuff like that whenever you're out thrifting?
You're I'm like, because I'm fucking praising the gods,
I'm praising
baby.
The thrifting gods. I give it and then I receive it.
I give it and then I take it.
I take it. So I can't wait. I'm about to go receive a little bit with old Henny boy. Last time I took him to Goodwill, that's whenever we found him those cowboy boots.
Yeah, the photo shoot with him.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Sweet boy.
He had
with
to
the
come.
chicken.
Yeah. He had to come today.
Yep.
He got that.
It was the flipping off the chicken.
Excuse. And the fact that I didn't even realize that.
No, literally, you were like, these pictures are so good. And my favorite photo, I was like, this is my favorite. And you're like, this is so cute. It's literally Hendrix flipping off a chicken. And you're like, cute. And I was like,
you're like, zoom in. And I was like, oh my God.
No, he's so funny. That's my boy right there. So I'm about to be a boy mom for a day. I love it.
Thank God.
While Kloe gets her weave put in. I already got mine put in this morning.
Yeah, yours looks good.
Oh, I feel hot. I feel like a new girl. That's why I'm in such a good mood. I feel great right now.
Thank God. You deserve it. You need it. We're all in a funk that we're getting out of.
Oh my God, no, because the funk that happened after the DR, it was like hitting a wall because I was in the sunshine and the warm. We're feeling good. Everything's great. I'm with my friends.
No dopamine left in my brain.
Literally, I came back to real life and work, and in the dark, I was like, it's cold, and I just want to be with my friends. Bro. Oh, so yum.
We're getting back. Better. Spring's coming. We got Coachella in like 6 weeks.
Oh my God.
You know, like.
Oh my God.
I get to see
them.
Bitch.
That's why I'm like, I have to order the outfits like this week.
Yeah,
it's literally like 6 weeks.
I think I have mine sitting on my porch waiting for me, so it's exciting. I've got a fit. Hopefully, it's Amazon said it was.
Amazon.
Sorry,
baby.
one piece of the outfit is from Amazon. Okay, but I'm
is that bad?
No, I just didn't want anyone to judge me that my Coachella outfit is Amazon, but I found.
Bitch, we're going to Coachella. I don't give a fuck who's judging. What do you mean? Daddy Joe got us.
We're going. I'm just saying that I have a really cute little fit that's waiting for me, and I'm excited to try it on. So hopefully it fits.
I'm excited for all of us.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to see what shenanigans me and Joe get into.
Oh God, I'm scared for my life because I think cell service is hard. People say that like where there's so many people in one spot.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that.
We have to.
Me and Joe are are the king and queens of just running
disappearing.
off.
Yeah.
No, that's why I'm honestly scared. So here's what we're gonna have to do. We have to get the app because it we'll make a list of where you need to be and when. I was looking up all kinds of stuff because I was thinking
Mom.
that we're gonna be
God, Micki's doing something. Micki's taking control.
I am. I was just.
She knows how to work that.
So we get to make a list of the shows that we want to hit, and then it will help make a little itinerary. That way you can be this is where I'm gonna be around this time. That way whenever we're obviously gonna want to see different things with different people, but we have a big enough group that I think buddy system, no one gets snatched.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're going.
I can't wait to do our podcast when we get back from that.
Joseph is a sweet baby angel and got me hooked up with his seamstress because of course he's got a seamstress who makes his custom fits. But this is after I got scammed for my reception dress.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
she made it.
The fact that me and Joe are talking Micki off a ledge,
and
then me and Joe were texting back and forth. He's like, "I'm getting my seamstress," and I'm like, "You need to." I'm talking Micki off the ledge. She's bawling. She's canceling the wedding.
I would literally told Vinny I was not going to do it.
Literally.
God damn it.
And that was not that big a deal in hindsight, but for some reason I just really, really wanted that dress, and she made one that's even better.
Even better.
It's so good. It's
you
so
look
good.
like a big old bird.
Oh my gosh,
I love it.
Vinny can't listen to this one because I've told him.
Does Vinny listen?
Sometimes. Oh my God, the last one we sat down because I said you never listen, and so he sat down and put it on YouTube on the TV, and we watched it with popcorn and everything. He's like, I do like to hear what you're up to, but I was like, do you feel like we have I was like, what's the vibe? He's like, Micki, this sounds like anytime I'm anywhere in the vicinity of you and your friends. It's exactly, he's like, it's authentic. This is what you guys sound like whenever you talk. So this is it.
I feel like we had a good little episode.
Oh, it's great. But, no, I was about to say, but just to end,
more.
because I brought that up for a reason. I was just saying that whenever we went last for that fitting, Joseph was making his list of Coachella fits for this lady to make. Oh my God.
Shit's fire.
You guys are not ready, but it's so funny because she doesn't speak English, so we have to take grandma to to translate.
Literally.
And so Joseph is, oh my God, the inspo photos and stuff, the craziest shit you'll ever see in your life.
Literally.
And trying to explain to her to be we need it to be like this. Oh my God.
And it's not even my style. That's the thing I'm most nervous about.
No, it's so good though, because it's still Joseph. He finds a way to make even things.
Him.
It's still so authentically you though. And that's what you feel it's out of your comfort zone. But it's not, because to me, you have a way of making things yours, even whenever it's it's a different setting. You're I'm still gonna Josephify this.
These hoes ain't ready.
These hoes ain't ready because this shit's about to pop off. So I'm just very excited for Coachella because his outfits are. That's what whenever I was
thinking,
it's
6 weeks away.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Oh my God, I'm shocked. I'm
wait,
Joe's
wait, shit.
He's wait.
I'm that's soon.
I mean, she's gonna. This lady cranks out outfits faster than anyone. She's insane. She's so good. So I'm
so good.
Joseph's outfits are gonna be better. It made me think damn, I'm gonna have to step up my fits a little bit because this shit is crazy.
I'm excited.
But you know me, baby. I just have to do it over there.
Oh my God! But I mean, Coachella once in a lifetime. It's we have to do it.
Period.
So he's gonna do it.
So that's that.
That's that, baby.
And we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Thank you for listening, baby.
Love you all.
Right.
Love you.
Love
you. Who wants more?
Threesome by horse.